Klay, keep shooting their goddamn face off.
As I point out, those 7 threes in a quarter is tied for the second most threes he's ever made in a quarter in his career. Of course, Klay once made 9 threes in a 37-point quarter.
Absolutely. We seen
both NBA records. But after this came, Klay had this to say about busting the Wizards' ass. He said, when you do something like that, it reminds you that there's greatness still within. So when you do something like that, it reminds you that there's greatness still within.
It's the last thing to go.
Unfortunately, the Warriors did not appreciate that greatness.
Well, he got the best tool in sports you can have. You can shoot. That's the last thing to go.
And that's why it's so weird that he's been struggling. That's why it's like, this is all mental.
But whatever it is.
You know what I mean? It's more mental than anything because you're talking about a guy who probably put up 500,000 shots a day.
The only people that didn't
This shit
know,
is here.
The only people that didn't know this shit was going to come out of this was the fucking the fucking Warriors.
I think that's what it was, yeah, the mentally with the
I think it's just mentally.
He was checked out in Golden State. He was checked out.
Yeah, you know, once you checked out, it's...
They've been fucking with him for a year now. You've been fucking with me for a year. My mental not right around here.
And they still
I'm putting so much pressure on every shot. I don't, mechanics, like, whatever it is, right? With him. Come on, man.
They still don't have Luka yet.
Shoot the shit out that ball.
I mean, history has shown when a player is trying to play for his contract, it don't look very well, right? Especially if it's...
For some.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like...
For some others.
Your first contract, motherfuckers out there. But like, you know, like something that's gonna finish your legacy.
Yeah.
We seen how this look. We see how Jimmy Butler look. We can see when the motherfuckers out here stressing.
Yeah.
You know, it ain't.
Yeah.
So Klay shooting 39% from 3 this season, 41.2% career shooter. Perhaps the most interesting stat from that game, 7 threes in the first quarter, 21 points. Finished the game with 23 points.
Of course.
Okay, I mean,
I did my job.
They did something different.
They did something different.
They started guarding
Did they blow him out?
I'm trying to go for 84. Yeah, they smacked him.
Oh, yeah, so...
They started guarding him different. I guarantee you go show the rest of that game.
Them numbers gonna go up.
It was what I was saying just now. The coach was like, hey, listen, who over there coaching was like, hey, man, he got it going. Let's pay him some more attention here. Like, it shouldn't for the end of the quarter for that to kick in as players.
It was funny as when the playoffs come, all he need is a couple quarters like that through a series.
Yeah.
That just changes everything. Like it just, because I mean, with Klay, you already know if he hits his first shot, this could be one of these, it can be a heater, right? It's like once he hits his first one, it's either fire mode or fire.
But even the fear that he is on that floor is enough, because you have to defend it different when he's out there. You have to defend the Mavericks different when you have Luka out there and Kyrie and Klay. You have to defend them different. I don't care what, you have to. Because at any given moment, he can get it going, as he's proven. He can get that shit going in the quarter. We already know what the mother two capable of doing, right? But if he get it going,
it's a different.
It's
very
scary.
It is very different because unlike the other ones, this one you can't actually really game plan for unless you go to halftime and try to change it. Like, there's no loading up on Klay. Like, he's coming off screens. If you're an inch behind him, he's shooting that shit. Yeah. So it's not like there's dribble, we're gonna trap him, we're gonna do, and when he's making it, they're seeking him, and that becomes the problem. Yeah. So when he's on fire, he actually is the most dangerous player on the court.
Now you're really out there playing one-on-one basketball because you can't help.
No, they're going to be dangerous in the playoffs.
Right.
Now, he is the most, whenever somebody's on fire or you're losing, you worry about him. With Luka, he's going to give you a chance. He's going to sit here and bop with you.
Time is elapsing with them other guys, not with him.
Not with him. He
scored 11 dribbles, man.
With Curry and Kevin Durant, that should have told us everything right there.
Anything we needed to know.
Yeah, 61.
The third option, 60? God damn.
With 11 dribbles.
Yeah.
So Klay, fifth all-time.
That's the most impressive shit ever.
Fifth all-time three-pointers made.
Scoring 60 points with Kevin Durant and Curry on the floor.
Yeah.
Like they're actually in the game. That's not heard of.
That's how good they were. That's how good they
That's
were.
not heard of, right?
So,
God damn.
like I said, Klay, 5th all-time career three-pointers made, but missed 137 games during that stretch due to injury. So, odds are it'll be a little bit higher. Can you talk about the fear you have to have when a guy like Klay is on the court as a defender? But where is Klay on your list of the top shooters ever?
Oh, he's one of the
Top 5.
top 5, one of the greatest shooters ever.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't. The mechanics don't change. The results are high. He is one of few people that I could say to me, well, I watch a lot of basketball, like, seen a lot of shooters, a lot of people that couldn't shoot, could shoot, became shooters. He's one of few people that every time he shoot it, it looks like it's good.
Going in.
Like, some people are like, oh, that's a terrible fucking shot. Him, it could be a bad shot, but it's online because his mechanics and don't ever change. Right? He gonna get square every single time.
Yep.
So he's one of them few people, him, Allen Houston, it's certain people that when they shoot, he like, oh, that's bucket.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right? Might be short, might be long, but it's online every time. And yeah, so he is top 5, one of the greatest shooters to ever play this game.
Obviously, Klay in his time with the Warriors overshadowed by Steph and everything he's been doing, but better shooting form, in your opinion. Would you give Klay the nod over Steph just in terms of what the form looks like?
If you're teaching a form, it's easier to teach. It's harder to teach Klay's because that's perfection every single time. But mechanically, it's easier to try to follow his mechanics than it is Steph's.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right.
Because this is like Allen Houston, everything is square, it's straight up every time. It's not gonna deviate.
Like, yeah, if you're gonna follow.
I mean, shit, he might be top 3 just because of his like he ain't gonna stop shooting. Like that's
the
the
last
thing.
thing to go.
That's the scary thing about him.
Your athleticism leaves first.
Like if he's in a shooting competition, like it's gonna be hard not to be like put your money on Klay because.
So who would you put in? We know Steph. But who else would you put in front of Klay?
As this
talking about the
shooter,
the greatest pure shooters.
For me, I'm gonna have. You gotta have Bird, Reggie. Because even though, like, when it comes to shooting and being great at it, there has to be situations like game winners and stuff. And I don't know how many times he got to really just finish games and hit game winners like a Reggie Miller and a Bird.
Yeah.
So I will have them in front of him and probably keep him at 4 or 5.
I'm looking at the Larry shooting form, though.
Wait, Klay ain't hit no game winners in his career?
No, I mean,
but just
off the top.
he has,
no, but just off the top.
but-
you remember because he was the second. But that's what I'm saying.
The second option, then it was the third option,
it's
right?
not his fault. It's just I gotta.
The opportunity hasn't been there
Yeah.
for him too.
That's the only reason.
Okay.
It's not because I'm not. He's not capable. It's just I got to give the guys who's. I got to. You got to. When you think of like Reggie, you have the moment instilled in your brain of what he did to New York, right? You have those moments of greatness at the end. 9 points in a couple seconds, like you know what I mean, or 8 points in a couple seconds, like. Those moments I don't have it. Klay, I got the 60 points and 11 dribbles, but when it came to the end of the game, unfortunately, because where he was on a rotation.
So you just talking about just shooting the ball.
But just shooting the ball flat out?
Yeah, just shooting the
Just
ball.
flat out shooting that bitch?
Because I'm sure if he had that opportunity, like
No, I'm
those
sure.
guys,
That's what I
like-
said, but I
See-
can't just give it to him.
See, when somebody come to mind, like, when you just flat out shooting, like nothing else, motherfucker like Steve Novak. Bruh,
Yeah, the
Hey,
belt.
man.
The belt.
dog. Hey, man, talking about a release,
Yeah.
fast, efficient,
Yeah.
6'9", 6'10". If Steve Novak could guard anyone,
Anyone he'd have been on the court.
huh?
Oh, he can play today though.
Yes,
Yeah,
Lord, he
yeah.
could. Yeah, absolutely. Steve Novak would make a whole lot of money in today's NBA.
How good was Kyle Korver?
Cal Cole's
Shoot it.
nice.
He didn't get that bitch out fast. Like, listen, dog.
Jason Capono.
Steve
Hey,
Novak,
Capo-
dog. Taller than both of them.
Yeah. I'm just trying to think about like
Capono had a clip.
Did, but
Steve Nash. Steve Nash is a fucking shooter.
But they don't call him Game 6 Klay for nothing.
Nope. Right?
you know, well, no, I'm just thinking of just flat out shooting that ball. Vashawn Leonard. Absolutely.
Mark Price.
Is that
Vo Leonard.
Denver?
He was with me in Denver.
In Denver? He was there before you,
Miami.
right?
He was when
Okay,
I
yeah,
got
remember
there.
him.
No, Vo Leonard. Yeah, shoot the shit out that ball. Shit, Vo Leonard had one of them quarters. How many Vo Leonard have in the quarter?
Yeah.
29, 27,
What's so
29,
funny is,
30,
like,
something like that.
What's funny is
31 in the
because
quarter.
we play with these guys, we know who shoots that shit.
Yeah.
They just didn't get the opportunities to be out there just gunning.
Yeah, Vashawn Leonard, we was in Denver. He had like 30.
Let me see.
It's up there. And Andre Miller, listen, Andre
Early
Miller
Ray Allen?
And Andre Miller should have shooting games against Vo Leonard.
Like Ray Allen, I know he was.
Early Ray, period.
The only thing with Ray is I even asked like someone who's part of the shooting was part of Boston. They said because how he lifts when he did like 100-shot challenges, he'll have like 86
and die out,
and then 60 something.
Yeah, die out.
Yeah, because he jumps so much, he fatigues himself.
Yeah, he's a real jump shooter.
Yeah, he was he was like Courtney Alexander.
Yes.
Them motherfuckers
every time, like, dude, you get
yeah.
Jeez, let it go.
Yeah, them calves be getting to soaring and stuff. So it was like if he's one of those guys that's like you do a tournament and you got to keep shooting a couple times that day.
Yeah, and Ray could shoot it, but that's like. Ray was a complete basketball player.
Yeah, he was athletic.
Yeah, athletic as shit. He did a lot. So the fact that he's on that three-point list is amazing. He can shoot it, but he did so much more.
What about Dame Lillard?
Dame?
Yeah.
He shoot the shit out of it.
See,
it's effortless.
You know what's so funny?
Dame. I mean, he's up there in the top, huh?
But it's effortless. He don't use he don't use no effort to shoot it.
Yeah.
Like, he don't jump. It ain't. He's shooting that much.
That's what I'm saying. In a shooting competition, like he'll be up there.
Dirk. I mean, you got it. Yeah. But I mean, just when you just think about it, he's top 5.
Mahmoud.
No, for sure.
Shout out Mahmoud.
Shout out to Mahmoud.
So to answer your question, Rashawn Leonard once had 22 points in a quarter in 1995.
Denver game. Denver.
Ooh, hold on. They pulling it up.
I wouldn't know about fucking him scoring that many in 1995. I was in high school. The fuck?
Okay, you were an astute basketball historian.
I am, but I would not fucking.
Nah, y'all got to tuck y'all chains in for that. No, I'm just kidding.
Mine's always tucked in.
You didn't even know I had a chain, okay?
He said, I'm gonna tuck mine in.
Tuck mine.
Yeah, no, but there's been
I put it out when King leave.
guys that can shoot come through this thing, man.
Can you, when you leave, we be talking again. But let's keep this thing moving.
Hold on, I got a question. Y'all had a conversation yesterday.
Uh-oh.
We talked about it before.